All you ever want to do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Same kid, now my streets go.
Boom shakalaka!
Cheat code, that's a stay woke. We in real mode, that's a stay woke. Real mode.
Inconceivable!
That's a stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, hey, well, we can hold a piece so we can wait.
middle law school has food?
Get what I came for. Real gang, that's a true name. We all graduated to the two-door. Second global.
Wait, your biggest sticker seals of this.
All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg talking nose up.
He's heating up!
Lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front.
I got hairy legs.
But don't want the fee. I'm just doing me. I don't answer their questions. All this flexing got no one to see.
I got hairy legs.
I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand. I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. That's a stay woke. We in real mode. That's a stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. That's a stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
What are you looking at, butthead?
See a new side of me, I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
But you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the
told
new
you to
king.
keep my
Same
cookies?
kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. That's a stay woke. We in real mode. That's a stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. That's a
Shampoo
stay
my
woke.
crotch.
Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode.
You really have people fooled out here, don't you?
You can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
Gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king. It ends today.
Full Normus.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testing, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 19 Hundo and Ocho of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and y'all hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode, and today's episode of the Sleazecast is brought to you, is sponsored, is powered by Everest and K2 Flexin' and all you.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
The fucking Catalina wine
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. It is the Daily fucking Swole. What's going on, Beaches? How are you doing? What the fuck is going on? Drop in the comments what you smashed today. Did you make some sick fucking gains? I sure hope you did. I think you did. So in the comments down below, drop what you smashed right now, fam. Right fucking now. We are about to bust this nut wide open, but I am very excited to be here. Before we get started, make sure you smash that like button, especially if you're watching on YouTube, of course. We're streaming on YouTube, The Daily Swole. Check us out on Instagram, The Daily Swole, and TikTok, The Daily Swole. And you can check out all the links for everywhere you can bang your eye holes and ear holes to the Mancast over there at www.thedailyswole.com. And of course, when we get into some Swole fan posts, you can check out swolenormousx.com for information on how you could join the greatest fam in the fucking realm. Swole fam, I'm talking about you, Beaches. I'm talking about you, Swole fam. If you're part of the Swole fam, if you're officially part of the Swole fam, drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments below. Yesterday's episode, 1907, if you missed it on the main... Well... That's because it's Inside Swole TV. Remember, every single Monday is our weekly accountability meeting. So yesterday at 12 noon, we fucking dropped a beast. We dropped a beast of an accountability meeting. So that's available for members inside Swole TV. Make sure you go and catch the replay. It's also pinned to the top of the private Facebook group. So if you missed it, make sure you go catch it. And like I said, I've been saying the Swole fan posts that we've been dropping in the private episodes have been off the fucking charts, like nips rock fucking solid. All the success stories, the transformation, all the dudes, all the Swole fam just fucking flexing, the side chest poses, everyone looking good, the beards are looking good, the gains are looking good, ladies lifting heavy, everyone's making sick fucking gains. So it is Tainty Tuesday, and you know what Tainty Tuesday is all about. Don't be a beesh, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. And fam, you do not want to be a Tainty Magooch. Isn't that right, Falcon? Isn't that right? I know. You don't have to say it so loud, but I appreciate it. But don't be a beesh, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. And fam, as we're going to bust this nut open, drop in the comments, what does a Tainty Magooch mean to you? What does it mean to be a Tainty Magooch? What does it mean to be a Tainty Magooch? You don't want to be one. Trust me. You don't want to be a Tainty Magooch. But what does that mean to you? It's kind of like a loose definition, but it pretty much means a jabroni. And it's many different shades of a jabroni. You just don't want to be one. That's just fundamental. We all know that. So drop in the comments below. You all know the hashtag already, Tainty Magooch. And Falcon, let's bust this nut open. Let's not tease anyone anymore. Let's not tease anyone. On, I know Grandpa Joe's edging over here because all the 9-year-olds are walking around looking like 19-year-old ladies. Oh, you're looking so fancy.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with like a little lady with her legs crossed.
All right, too soon? Come
on, man.
All right. That's all fun and games until you start bringing around pedos. But hey, it's all right. All right. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back home. It's Tainty Tuesday. Getting a little riled up, getting a little heated, excited. You ready, fam? Let's get it. Let's get that tip going. Falcon, take us away for the busting of the nut. Let's fucking do this. Come on, Falcon. All right. Put some respect on it.
I don't know how to put this, but
USA,
kind of a big deal.
greatest country in the world.
That's fancy as fuck. Leo drinking like a raging alcoholic. Put the champagne down. Leo's like, it's time for mimosas. It's after 10. We can drink, right? It's after 10 a.m. Good Lord. Good Lord. Tainty Magooch. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful fucking card, if I'm not mistaken. Very nicely done, Falcon. Very nicely done. You like that? Let's zoom in on that bad boy. Let's zoom in on that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is sexy.
You are looking rather
That's sexy as fuck.
splendid this evening.
Woo! Woo! That is a sexy fucking card, if I do say so myself. Drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Tainty Schmagooch. Tainty Schmagooch. Tainty Schmagooch. Don't be a beach, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. Time to fucking get this party started. Here we go, fam. Let's get into that Tippy McTipperson. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. Ooh, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. Let's take it away. First post of the day.
What's in the box?
Let's take it away with John from inside the Swole fam. Let's see what we got here. All right. Brand new member to the Swole fam. Round of applause. Drop some biceps and gorillas for John. Welcome to the fam. Can I call you Jan? Little John. Little John. All right. John, hi to all the Swole fam. My name is John. I am 27 years old and I have been following the YouTube channel of Papa Swole for some time now. Love the no bullshit and you get to reap what you sow mentality. After the loss of my family years ago, followed by a still ongoing Lyme from tick bite, the pain physically and emotionally, I became less demanding with my physical shape, meaning I stopped giving a damn feeding or training, lost a lot of weight, and got overall sorry for myself. As you know, whether you're sick or not, no efforts, no rewards. I hurt every day, but plenty of people hurt even more, and some others don't even wake up another day. There is no counterindications from my doctor against training. Contraindications, should be. Quite the opposite, really. So I've decided to stop using my own face to mop the floor and instead putting myself in the best shape I have ever been. Well, that's what I'm fucking talking about. John turned not being a tainty magooch at all. I think what I need most is support and accountability. I tend to be stronger willed as long as I have a purpose and people around me to interact with, train with, compare with, rival with too, but all in good fun and respect. Well, John, I think you have joined the greatest group of fucking savages in the realm. So welcome to the fam. Good post. Sorry to hear about your family. I'm sure that's a deep story, but thank you for sharing. But man, I love your mentality. I love your mentality. You're just putting the bullshit aside and, right, there's nothing to it but to do it. A lot of people, I do like that perspective. As much as the tragedy that you have suffered from and the struggles, you still realize and recognize that a lot of people have it even worse than you. So a lot of respect there, John. I appreciate that. And I think the whole Swole fam does as well. But you are in the right place. Welcome, welcome. Let's fucking get it on. John's the fucking danger, baby. John's the danger. Bring in the fucking danger. All right, let's get into another Swole fam post. Man, that was epic. Good one to start with. Josh from Inside the Swole fam as Swole. All right, John writes, "Hey fam, I know I have made more posts in the past week than I have since I joined, but it's time for some input from you all, the great Swole one. When I started losing weight, I had two goals. One, to feel better, and two, to be the weight I was after college. Well, goal number one is done, and I feel so much better than I did 2 years ago. I have ditched goal number two because I don't care if I am that weight. I am currently only 15 pounds heavier than I was in college, but I feel better than I did then. So my new goal is to get totally jacked." Fuck, I'm good. I'm amped. I swear these posts get me absolutely fucking lit. If your nips aren't hard right now, I don't know what the fuck you're doing if your nips aren't like exploding. If that just didn't blow like volcano nips, if that just didn't explode your tits, I don't know what else will. Not sure how much of that can happen since I am 38 now. Oh, I'm going to slap you with some knowledge cock after this. I know I cannot have the body I could have had if I started all this in my 20s, but that is not relevant. So here is where I need your input. I have never done any real routine, just kind of did my own thing, When working out, just whatever felt good. But with knowing my new goal, what program should I do? Any advice would be great. Bro? Are you ready, fam? Are you ready for some salty sack? I am about to slap this shit. Silly. All right, can we slap some sense into Josh? Dude, all right. You're not sure if you can get totally jacked because you're 38 years old? Well, I'm going to be 38 like in a week. Okay? And I know I've been lifting longer. You said you wish you started in your 20s. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Here is the most positive feedback you're ever going to get. You have all the time. Like, you're at your peak right now. Seriously. Yeah, okay, hindsight's 2020. If I started 20, and I'm thinking, okay, what if I started the podcast back when I was 18? If I only started when I was 22, but I fucking didn't know anything then. I didn't have any experience. I had nothing to share. It would have been a shitty fucking podcast. It would have been like, let's go to the gym. I didn't have any context. All right? You can't think like that. Now's the fucking time. 38 is young as fuck. I've had clients that started in their 40s and 50s and 60s and put on a shitload of muscle. Okay? We have members of the Swole fam that are in their 70s that are crushing it. You can make absolutely all the changes you want. You can get fucking absolutely destructively jacked when you're 38. Like, if you go all in right now that you're out of the mindset of I want to lose weight and I want to get down to my college weight, fuck that. You're not in college. You want to get back to your college weight. Do you want to go back in time? Do you want to be a, young, dumb, and full of cum again, John? It's time to step your shit up. Now you're a 38-year-old monster. You have the wisdom of 38 years, and now you are ready to literally go all in. So many people learn, like myself, I've learned so much more in the last few years than I have in my entirety of education throughout my entire life. One, because school sucks and is a waste of time. But two, just because you've had the life experience to actually know where you want to put your focus. You understand what's most important. You have perspective, and you're just better off doing it now. You really are. 38. Plenty of fucking time. Plenty of time. I'm literally going to be 38 like in a week. Okay? Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go. Can everyone in the comments right now just can everyone take out, ladies too, take out your knowledge cocks and your salty sacks and just rest them on John's chin, please? Everyone, how old are you in your Swole fam? Everyone's fucking crushing it. And I think everyone's really excited, either jealous and really excited that you're thinking that, oh, I wonder if I could do it. I'm 38. Bruh. It is fucking time. It is time. It is time. You follow Rafiki. He knows the way. You follow Papa Swole. We're going to get you fucking jacked. What program to do if you're brand new, if you've never been, and I think everyone would agree in the Swole fam, if you've never done any kind of programming, I would recommend, look, you have time. I would recommend starting with a 90-day dash because it'll get you on that routine. It'll get you implementing and integrating yoga. You'll start focusing more on your sleep and your nutrition while you do an elimination diet and you customize your nutrition. And then you can go into like Swole season or scorched earth and you can really start slapping on those heavier weights because you really want to build that foundation. You don't want to lift super heavy and start crushing when the foundation's shaky. So you want to really make sure you maybe work out some of those kinks, improve your mobility, all that kind of stuff. So I would recommend that program. Absolutely. Especially if you have never really been on a consistent program. And seriously, the reason why you've never had amazing results is because you've never actually fucking been consistent. Think of the 7 pillars, John. Number 7 is consistency. Sure, you just kind of went and trained whatever felt good. That's exercise. That's not training. Training is with a purpose. Training is with an outcome. Training is with intent. Once you start like exercising and working out with intent, then you're going to fucking make those goddamn gains. You'll make those fucking goddamn gains. You think you can't make gains at 38? That's fucking bullshit. Then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore if I can't make gains at 38. Let's fucking go. All right. That got me amped up. I'm ready to lift right now. I might just like stop the podcast and just throw this desk across the room. I'm that fucking amped. Maybe it's the iced coffee. All right. Kay, fam, it's been a hot minute. My life has been very busy. Luckily, for good reasons. After our miscarriage in January and the subsequent lapse in my nutrition and working out, which led to my eventual return to a good lifestyle, we found out in May that I am pregnant again. Woo! Good for you. I'm so sorry to hear about your miscarriage, but round of applause. Swole babies in the house. Swole babies? And she said woohoo, not me. I say it too, but you know. Everything seems to be very healthy with this baby, and there are no concerns. I got a question for all you mamas, all you swole mamas out there. I spent the second and third month in hell. I have never vomited so much in my life. I lived on ice water because nothing was a tolerable food. Needless to say, I did not get a lot of activity in. As I am getting into the second trimester, the nausea and vomiting has mostly subsided. I've been able to do small amounts of movement, working up to where I used to be, but I find I have the weirdest thing going on. I have absolutely no appetite. I have no craving for any food at all, not even junk foods that I hear pregnant women crave a lot. I don't want sugar, fried food, fruit or veg, meat, bread, fast food, dairy, etc. I just don't want food. If I eat, it's small kid-sized portions. It's like I tolerate food only enough to make that hungry feeling go away, which I don't even get that feeling often at all. This has only just been going on for a few weeks. I noticed it as the nausea and vomiting started passing. Just wondering if anyone else struggled with this and some ideas for how to fix it. I will be talking with the midwife at our next appointment as well. Well, first, another round of applause. Congratulations. I personally don't know what to tell you because I've never been pregnant. I mean, I've been for decades, I've fought for the right to have babies. I don't know where I keep the womb. Maybe I'll keep it in a box, but I think we should fight for the right for Papa Swole to have a baby. So I want the right to have a baby, but I can't. So I don't know about this hormonal swing, but I know every pregnancy, like Jarella just said, is different. Some women have ridiculous cravings and very unique cravings, or you get repelled by certain smells that just make you nauseated for no fucking reason. You're like, oh my God, all of a sudden you just can't stand the smell of bread for whatever reason. So definitely speak to your doctor and, you know, people in your circle. But ladies, if you have any thoughts, obviously what's interesting, I think you were saying that it's a little bit different this time, even from your miscarriage. So, I mean, obviously that's going to be an individual level, but obviously you have to eat. That's very interesting. I would think I haven't heard about that personally. And of course, I'm no expert on pregnancy, but I haven't heard anyone say that they just don't feel hungry at all. I know the nausea. I'm familiar with that, but not hungry. And by the way, ladies, you don't have to eat for two. Don't make sure you're not gaining 50, 60, 70 pounds. You're stuffing down food because I have two. I'm eating for two. That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Your body knows how to handle it. You shouldn't be gaining too much weight. Just make sure you're talking with your doctor, and as long as everything's healthy and doing well, hopefully things go well this time around. Kay, we're very happy for you, but let's take a couple comments on that just because the Swole fam, we got a lot of Swole mamas in here. Jarella says, every pregnancy is very different. Some people are nauseated in the first trimester and will even lose a little bit of weight. Let's see here. Christine, I commented on that post. All three of mine were different. Interesting. And I've also heard that having a girl, those of you that have had boys and girls, that you had different experiences where you might have had, you know, rough with your daughter and like your male child was an easy one or vice versa. So, Jennifer, you may get hungry later on. You just got over vomiting. I got cravings later on. Let's see. Michelle, I threw up everything for the first 3 months with my son. It can be rough. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I appreciate the question. Obviously, I don't think Kay wasn't asking me. I don't think she was asking me. She was posing it obviously for the Swole mamas, which I appreciate. But it's always humbling when someone asks me a real like hardcore medical question. It's like, that is no place for me to answer that or to even venture. But it's always important to know where to find the information. It's not necessarily that you have to have it in your brain, but you know what you know what you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. So make sure that you get second opinions, ask around like you're doing. So it sounds like you're doing really well. You want it to go well. You don't want anything to go wrong, or you want it to be as good as possible. And, for obvious reasons. So, Jarella, only healthcare professionals should levy advice to pregnant women. It's outside the scope for fitness people, really. Absolutely. 1,000% agree. Christine, I never got sick with the first two, but the third I did. I crave potato and watermelon with the last one. It's so weird. Nick, maybe I'm pregnant. I gag walking by the Burger King due to the smell. See? There you go. Matthew, does anyone else think of Arnold in Junior when he becomes pregnant every time the subject comes up?
That's fucking bullshit.
Arnold was craving cookies when he was pregnant.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Yeah, he was hooked on it. Let's see. James, pregnancy is crazy. My sister-in-law couldn't stand my brother. Even if he was fresh out of the shower, he made her vomit. Having kids is the greatest journey ever. Bunny Love, I had to have bread my whole first trimester. Second trimester was all meat and cheese, and I was tired constantly. I would go to bed as early as 9. I was drained. And Jen, I had nausea 24/7 with my daughter. With my son, I was just grossed out with food, but I could eat. All right, so you can see that apparently just by the initial drops, you don't have in the comments that you don't have, there's nothing really to worry about. It sounds like a lot of the Swole fam had the same thing where you didn't want to eat for a little while. Obviously, your body is not going to forego food the entire pregnancy, but remember you have a lot of nutrients on your body already. Don't underestimate how much body fat and, distributed throughout your entire body that your baby is getting. And, there's different stages of fetal development. So I'm sure, your body will crave certain nutrients at certain times in order to have a healthy baby because that's what your body wants to have. So we wish you the best of luck and keep us posted. But man, not being hungry, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. One, because I've never had a baby, and two, because I'm pretty much hungry all the time. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, making fucking gains. Making fucking gains. Make those baby gains. But good for you. Good for you. Very happy for you. And the whole Swole fam is ready. We're ready for a fucking Swole baby, aren't we? Another fucking Swole baby. We need to make this world swole. We need to make this world swole. So the more Swole fam that have Swole babies, man, we'll right this ship. We'll right this ship. Maybe 50% of the population will be obese in the next few years, but not the Swole fam babies. All right, let's get into one from...
What's in the box?
Tracy. All right, from the Swole fam discussion boards. Hello, fam. Came across Papa Swole on TikTok and instantly fell in love with his content. Aw. I've always struggled with my weight on and off, and I'm fucking done with it. I'm tired of making excuses, tired of being overweight, and I'm more than ready to make a long life change. Super pump. Let's fucking go.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
TikTok's a fun fucking place. So I wonder which account you came across. By the way, fam, there will be another post on the Papa Swole TikTok, but I'm banned from posting until this evening. So, yeah. Due to multiple content violations for telling people to take care of their health. So I'll be able to post tonight, maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock. I'll be out of TikTok jail again. Very nice. If you ever see me not posting, it's because I'm blocked or banned for some reason. So if you haven't seen a post in a day, yeah, it's usually because I offended someone. It was a great video. It was blowing up, and it was because check this out. It was because I told everyone to slap themselves across the fucking tits and go to the fucking gym. So it got banned for sexual activity and nudity. Sexual activity and nudity.
What the fuck is that?
Because I told people to slap themselves across the fucking tits and go to the fucking gym. I know. As if that's anything out of the ordinary. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason as to why one video gets banned. I don't know why. It's like, I'm just telling people to abuse themselves. Yeah, fucking beaches. Fucking beaches. Hopefully, it's just really sketchy. Like I don't want to censor myself though. I don't want to censor myself, but the problem is if I don't, and I keep on getting like multiple content violations, they'll ban the account permanently. So that's the problem. I hate that self-censorship. I hate the fact that I'm like, should I bleep out the swears? Should I, it's weird. But sexual activity and nudity, I'm not wearing a shirt, but I just told people to slap themselves across the tits. So I guess I could have appealed it, but whatever. It's not really I guess it's not that important now, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be nice. Maybe I'll be nice a little bit.
What's in the box?
I'll be nice. I won't. All right. From South Africa, Zandri. Hi, fam. I finished my elimination process on Sunday. Has it been 6 weeks already? Really? Damn, that was fast. I also finished week 2 of the 90-day dash. Today, I did 2 swollen 7s, resistance and core, and wow, it totally had me build up a sweat. I felt every single move. Yeah, it blows my mind to think that I've been part of the Swole fam for more than 6 weeks already. I swear, didn't we just... Does anyone remember when Zandri joined? I swear I just read her welcome to the fam message. I feel like it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't believe that's been 6 weeks. Time is fucking flying. I literally feel like we just introduced her to the fam in like a recent episode. God, 6 weeks. I weigh in and I was in disbelief of the scale, so much so that I moved it to 4 different locations to make sure the reading stayed the same. In total, I have lost 9.7 kilograms since April. Wow. So that is what, 2.2? So everyone do the math. What is it, like 22 pounds, 21, 22 pounds?
Wow.
The mirror also seems like it wants to be my friend, as I can also start seeing the difference in myself. I will hold off on progress pictures as I want to have that wow. How about this?
Wow.
I feel good. I am so glad that I found Papa Swole and all of you, Swole fam. Inspiration, motivation, and accountability. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. Fuck average gains. Community. That's fucking awesome. I know there's a lot. If you're listening to the audio, you're getting blasted with some applause. That's fucking awesome, Zandri. Congratulations. That elimination diet will absolutely blow your nips off. It will absolutely blow your fucking nips off. Let's go around the room, around the hall. Let's go around the Swole fam. What were your results after elimination diet? Like if you measured, like what were your initial reactions after doing an elimination diet? You know, because a lot of people that are listening or watching are new, but it's shocking what you will find out about yourself. Once you reset how your body reacts to food, once you cut out a lot of these commonly inflammatory foods and things that cause a lot of issues based on either processing, based on certain elements, you know, on an individual basis. It'll change your life. It'll change your life once you, and even more so than understanding or learning what, let me rephrase, even more so than what you learn objectively from doing the elimination diet the first time, it's what you set yourself up for in the future. Because once you do an elimination diet, you are forever more plugged into how food affects your body. You are aware that what you eat directly relates to how you feel, and not just, oh, I have energy or not, but bloating, joint pain, eczema, psoriasis, migraines, sluggishness, performance, sleep quality. All these things are directly and can be directly related to what you eat. You know, we have members that were dealing with migraines for 30 years, cut out dairy from the elimination diet, and boom, gone. Never had one since. Talk about a life change when you're dealing with migraines every other week that debilitates you for 3 or 4 days, destroys your sleep, destroys your health. It's awful. It'll age you dramatically, take decades off your life. I mean, it's just a life-changing experience to get rid of a lot of these foods. And a lot of people will say, you know, fat acceptance, body positive, all those fucking, you know, jabronis and you know, jabbernettes that we're going to talk about in a little bit. You know, they want to say, well, food isn't evil. There aren't no bad foods. Fuck that. Of course there are. There are bad foods for you. There are foods that you should not be eating as an individual. There's some foods that are going to work a lot better for you than others. There's absolutely good and bad foods out there. Now, it might be more individualized, but you can't rationalize junk food. You can't rationalize fast food. You might think that you can get away with it just because you don't seem to gain weight, but it's also negatively affecting your body. It's negatively affecting your immune system. It's negatively affecting your entire being. It doesn't build any discipline, and you're just putting your body in a shitty environment, and you don't know what the complications are going to be long term. Sucking down these vegetable oils and these processed carbs and these foods that don't decay. We just talked about this recently. These foods that don't break down, they don't get mold, they'll look the same after 2 years, because even bacteria are like, fuck that, I'm not eating that. It's just filled with preservatives and fake trash. You just don't want to put that in your fucking body. You don't want to put that in your fucking body. So we're going to go over a couple of these responses to the elimination diet. We'll take a couple questions. But before we do, fam, remember, don't be a beesh, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. Make sure you hit that like button right now on YouTube. Follow on Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts if you haven't yet. We're available everywhere. Go to www.thedailyswole.com in order to find all the links. But definitely Apple Podcast peeps, leave a 5-star review. And of course, head on over to swolenormousx.com to download your free copy of the 7 Pillars of Swolenormous, available at the top of the page. You could also check out the membership options over there at swolenormousx.com and get access to all the private live streams, get access to everything inside Swole TV, the Swole fam, all the private groups, Swole text, priority access notifications for podcasts and exclusive live streams, and so much more with unlimited, all the programs, the entire yoga studio, coming up on 200 fucking classes in the yoga studio that you could stream 24/7, 365 on your TV, phone, tablet, laptop. Just bring your gym with you. Swollen Sevens, virtual trainer, just dropped a new virtual trainer yesterday. The Brain Gains meditation section. So we have just fucking so much stuff. The elimination diet, the recipe archive, all the food prep sections for meal prepping, everything. Not to mention just the Telegram chat, everything. But the Swole fam, you're just plugged into your fitness fam 24/7.
I'm your huckleberry.
Lock that shit down.
That's just my game.
Lock your community down. And of course, download the 7 Pillars right there at the top of the page. We got, oh God, we got a new clip.
What's in the box?
We got a new clip over here on the Swolenormous channel on YouTube. Papa Swole is a fat phobic. Fat activist responds to my video. Remember this shit? Remember that chick? Yeah. Saying it's my problem. It's my problem. It's my problem because I'm fat phobic. It's not her issue. I'll tell you what, I don't have diabetes. I'll tell you what, I'm not 500 pounds. I don't have trouble wiping my ass or getting off the toilet. I don't have trouble walking up the stairs. I don't have trouble walking, period, or standing. I don't have chronic joint pain because my knees are caving in. I'm not on the brink of an ACL tear. I feel great. So you can call me whatever you want. It doesn't change reality. I don't dislike you as an individual. Well, I kind of dislike you as an individual, but I'm not attacking your character. I'm attacking your lifestyle habits. Your habits lead to your outcome. So I got to work. I got something for you.
Go fuck yourself.
Check out that clip. You're going to like it. And of course, head on over to papaswolio.com. Get your Swolenormous apparel over there at papaswolio.com and save 10% off with using code, all one word, Daily Swole. 10% off your order for Swolenormous apparel. papaswolio.com.
Shampoo my crotch.
Very nice. You could shampoo my crotch. It'd be nice. It'd be one less thing to do, especially after an arm day. It's kind of brutal getting down in there. I gotta...
Don't forget to wash where the sun don't shine.
All right. Here it goes down into my belly. It tastes so good when it hits your lips. Let's learn a little bit more about that elimination diet. Jen, holy shit. I realize I need to eat as clean and minimal as possible. So much food screws me up or just makes me bloated. Plus all the migraines and sinus infections are gone. Holy shit. Bearded Dad, milk gave me the shits and green peppers made my joints hold water and swell. Wow. Nick, despite loving broccoli, I find out it was giving me harsh intestinal gas. And that's the thing. If you listen to mainstream, you just follow, like, eat your veggies. Well, maybe not all of them are good for you. I don't eat many vegetables, and some of them really fuck me up. Like if I eat spinach and shit, like my tongue is on fire from like the oxalic acid. There's certain ones that don't do well with me. Some of them are fine. Some of them destroy me. So not all of these foods should be consumed, and many, many vegetables are toxic to humans. And it's also how you prepare it. So you have to really experiment and individualize. Jennifer, I had more energy and my indigestion went away for good. I had no idea the foods I was eating were so bad for me. Preach. Peaceful Bandit, less bloating, less arthritis pain, big time. Alabastard, the biggest was going through my cabinets and realizing just how much processed food we actually ate. We don't have any such things in the house anymore. Taking care of your community. Very nice. David, I didn't have sugar for over 2 weeks. Then I had a chocolate milk with tea, and now I can't sleep and I have sore legs. Damn, dude. It's just shocking even just reading it, but this is what food does. All right. And so many people are completely blind. They just think, oh, if it's in the store and I can chew it and swallow it, then I should eat it. It's not really how it works. You need to create your environment. You need to individualize. Food is not the way it was thousands of years ago. And your body is very ancient. So all these neo foods, you got to be very careful with it. All this extra processing, the concentrations of sugar. Christine says, I was amazed at, quote, healthy foods that cause me so much pain and discomfort. Beans, nuts, legumes, peppers, and certain lettuce. Michelle, bread makes me bloat like hell. Dairy is the devil, basically. My food is simple and I love it. Duck sauce, less bloating and gas, less pain. Very nice. Well, not very, horrible, but nice that you are all, cutting that shit out. My goodness. Let's see. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oof. All right. So, yeah, you just keep on. If you're watching live, just like in the comments, boom, 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 just so many. You have to customize your nutrition. You have to be aware of these things. And it's a constant process. The foods that you eat today might not work for you in a week. Like, what if the processing changes? What if the nutrient quality changes because of over farming? What if some of the components of something you're eating? You shouldn't be eating things out of a box. Think about nature. Let's think about evolution, okay? Let's just think logically. Remember, our bodies are here. Our bodies are the way they are because of evolution. Not because someone did it in a lab, because Mother Nature, over millions of years, have created us the way we are, right? We are here we are in this state. We do the things we do because of millions of years of evolution. So let's say we dropped you off in the woods, all right? Dropped you off in the woods. All right, go find some food. Make sure you're getting in, go in the woods and find 2,000 or 3,000 calories a day. Good luck with that shit. We're going to eat some leaves. You're probably going to get sick. You might even die. All right. You're going to eat some grass. You're going to eat some tree bark. You're going to go be a vegan in the woods. Fuck no. You're going to go and try to hunt an animal, and you're going to get all the nutrients that you need because the animal is processing the leaves and the grass. Yeah. The ruminant animals are deer, elk, right? Cows, buffalo, right? They're going to be eating grass and other things, and you are going to eat the animal. You get the organs, you get all your nutrients and minerals you need. It just goes to show, like, you're not going to, if you are setting up an agricultural farm, which is more recent in the last, 5,000-10,000 years, then when humans started shifting their nutrition towards more plant foods, of course, a lot more weight gain, a lot more famine, a lot more of these other diseases and issues from monocrop agriculture, from just adaptations in nature, because we changed the landscape. And just think about where you're going to get most of your nutrition from animal sources. But now, of course, the mainstream bias is, oh, it's bad for you. Bullshit. Most people that are eating shitty fucking food are going to be sick. Most people are sick. Now, I did a video on TikTok saying that, and there's the classic stat, 50% of the population is going to be obese by 2030. I think it's more than that already. I think it's more than 50% already. And I think it's going to be 50%. It's 2021. I think it's going to be 50%, if not by 2025. Fuck 2030. Everything's accelerating now. And if you look at the stats, we've talked about the issues with COVID. So 80% of all hospitalizations are people that are obese. 40% of the deaths are people that had diabetes. And 94% of all deaths from COVID have at least one comorbidity. Yeah, that means taking care of your health is extremely important. So most of these studies and most of these issues where red meat's bad for you, most of these people are eating shit quality foods. They're eating shit quality foods, they're eating fast foods, they're eating processed carbs and soda, drinking alcohol, smoking, on top of eating garbage quality meats. And even if you're eating organ meats and grass-fed beef and all these things, but you're not getting good sleep, you're still going to have a drastically elevated risk of cancers, of diabetes, of Alzheimer's, of heart disease, just because you're not getting enough sleep. If you're getting 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep a night, you drastically, like 150, 200% increase your risk for all-cause mortality. You're taking years off your life by not getting quality sleep, even if you're eating all the right foods and you're exercising and all these things. So how do you actually control for these? You can find any study that says, oh, this is good or this is bad. But nutritional studies are almost impossible to do just because there's so much nuance with it, which is why you have to take control of your health, which is why you have to take control of your nutrition. You have to individualize for you, because no one, especially no bureaucracy, no fucking politician will be like, oh, you should do this because of global warming, blah, blah, blah. You need to figure out the foods that work best for you and your family on an individual level. Period. End of story. No one's going to take control of your health. You need to. You need to. So fucking get after it, right? It just makes sense. If you're out in the woods, where are you going to find your calories? Where are you going to find your calories? Not you. Where are you going to find your calories? And where are you going to find the sugar? Where are you going to find the sugar? So if you go out somewhere today, like, come on, in the comments, right? If you go to an intersection, if you live in like a populated area, go to an intersection. If you're at any intersection, usually there's like 4 plazas, right? You'll have a gas station on each corner, right? They're all competing, and depending on what turn you're making, you can get gas. All right. Okay. I understand. Cars need gas. You have accessible gas stations. You'll also have a Wendy's on one corner, a McDonald's on the other, a Burger King, and you'll have like a Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A or fucking Sonic or whatever, and some Subway or some shit. All right. Not to mention in the shopping plaza, you have all these other ones. So you have fast food everywhere. What is it? Vegetable oils, processed carbohydrates. Okay. Well, I had a sandwich, but I took off the bun. It's still shit quality meat, and you're eating those chips. You're having the fries that are just fried in vegetable oil, and you're also drinking literally pure sugar. Where in nature do you find sugar like that? Where do you find sugar like that in nature? Tell me. A fruit tree? Cool. In season. Remember I had tons of mangoes here in the tree? Yeah, for like 3 weeks, and they're gone. There's no more mangoes. I ate a fuckload of mangoes. I ate so many fucking mangoes. And now they're gone. I have to wait till next June or something. And it's a couple weeks where they all fall. Boom, you have like 300 mangoes and they're gone. So if you're literally living in the woods, that means all the trees are fruiting and then they're going to be gone. You're not going to have access to this fruit all the time. You're not going to have access to sugar all the time. What do you have? Yeah, maybe you can find raw honey, which is really good. Local raw honey is great for allergies. It's great for antibacterial properties. Raw honey is fantastic for you. Doesn't mean you eat 10 jars of it, but if you're a hunter-gatherer, you find honey, that's like finding gold. And a lot of tribes, like they treat that as gold. If you can find honey, you eat as much as you can. Like that's a delicacy. But you opt for meat. You opt for these foods that are going to sustain you and your tribe. You're not going to find tons of carbohydrates in nature, aside from where else besides honey and fruit? Where? You're going to find, yeah, exactly, high fructose corn syrup. Think about that shit. High fruit, you don't find that in nature. Have you ever seen how they make high fructose corn syrup? If you want to watch a disturbing documentary, it's an old one, but go check it out. It's called King Corn. I don't know if it's still available on Netflix. But these guys went from, they rented or leased or grew corn on a little plot, and they took it from corn to high fructose corn syrup, like to shelf. And they were making it in like a house, and they were boiling it with like corrosive. The bottles that they were using to make high fructose corn syrup had skull and crossbones on it because it was poisonous or toxic in order to like render the different fluids, and they're boiling it for hours and hours. Disgusting shit. And that's in fucking everything and different types of it. Oh, but it's agave syrup. Oh, but it's like, it's all sugar. It's all processed sugar with different fucking names. So you might buy it. You're not going to buy high fructose corn syrup because it got a bad reputation from that movie and others, and Super Size Me and all this shit back in the day. And then all of a sudden they start calling it different things, modified cornstarch, modified corn syrup, or they'll call it blue agave syrup. And it's just all rendered processed sugar that is just destroying people's bodies. It's still fucking processed sugar. When you're eating fruit, not blending it, when you're chewing fruit, you're slowing down the absorption of sugars from the fiber. You're getting all the other nutrients and such, and you're getting ripe fruit that actually is ready to be consumed. And the tree wants you to consume it because you're going to consume it, maybe eat the pit. Like I have mango trees growing under the mango tree. So if I eat a mango, drop the seed, it rains, the seed kind of goes into the ground, right? And then it's going to grow another tree. It's a tree's babies. So some fruits are more toxic than others and might cause issues with people. Mangoes can cause irritation because of the same chemical that's in poison ivy. I've had issues with that before. I don't have issues eating the mango, but if I eat a ton of them, like my lips might be a little bit more, numb or, a little bit more numb-ish. But it's just tree babies. You're eating tree babies. And plants don't want you to eat their seeds. That's why the seeds are toxic and all these other different things. You're not going to find concentrated sugar in nature aside from that. However, in our environments currently, if you look at pillar number 2, nutrition of the 7 pillars, it's food quality. Where do you find concentrated sugar? Soda, chips, the supermarket. So literally, you have to recreate your environment to make it more evolutionary. You have to get rid of this shit. It should not be going in your body. Well, once in a while, it's okay to have a Twinkie. Fine, then eat your fucking Twinkie. I'm not your daddy. I'm your papa. And you can justify it all you want, but that's not something that your body has evolved to have. Can you handle it? Can you resist it? Can you eat it and not drop dead? Yeah, if you don't choke. But we see what happens when you consume this shit over a long period of time. It's a slow suicide. It's a slow death. We're all dying. But at the same time, do you want to die when you're 50? Do you want to die when you're 90? It's much better to live to 70 or 80 and be functional to the end rather than live to be 90 on medication since you're fucking 35. You got people on blood pressure meds and all this bullshit and statins in their fucking 20s and 30s because they've been eating themselves to death since they were born. Just fed Pop-Tarts and cereal and just absolute literal fucking garbage. Just think about nature. Where are you finding it? Very, very, very rarely. Very rarely. Anyway, and whenever you did find it, you ate a lot of it. It's like, oh my God, it's a treat. It's really a exciting thing because it's just rare. Your body wants energy. That's what you're trying to do. You're always trying to look for food and get energy. All right, let's take a couple questions. That was a nice little ranty McRant or something. But if you think just because you can swallow it, that should go in your body, really fucked up. Really fucked up. Just because we might have a longer lifespan, we have a shorter health span. All right. We're keeping people alive. We're keeping people alive on medications, but they're just on the brink of death. It's really sad. It's really disgusting. And you might be like, well, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Oh, but the foods taste so good. You think, you fat fuck, you think it tastes good? Of course it does. They want you to buy it. That's why they make it taste good. They make it in a lab. They spend millions and millions of dollars on test subjects, on scientists to make it taste perfect, to hit the right taste bud at the right time, to have the salt, the sugar, and the sweet combinations of foods that are not natural in nature. So you can't stop fucking eating. So you overeat and you want more and you want more. And they don't even hide it, right? Pringles, once you pop, you can't stop. Sounds like addiction. Sounds like a horrible addiction. Once you pop, you can't stop. How is that a positive? No one talks about this. Yeah, they're telling you, hey, once you have one, you won't be able to stop eating this. Very nice. Yeah, we'll get you addicted to this shit. Yeah, we're telling you. And people are like, okay, once you pop, you can't stop. They're so good. It's disgusting. You might not like what I'm saying, but it doesn't make it any less true. And sure, eat all you want. You're the one that's going to have to pay for the consequences. And I said this over and over again. I say this on TikTok all the time because people get sand in their vag all the time. What business is it of yours? Well, if we're dealing with nationwide lockdowns and shit because of people dying because they're fucking sick, they're sick to begin with. I would say 90 to 95% of the population's sick. You tell me that everyone's getting good quality sleep. I don't care if you're eating perfectly. Okay, I would say it's not 70% of the population, 70% or more of the population is overweight or obese. 70%. Yeah, I think it's more. And how many more than that are unhealthy? That's just overweight or obese. That's just objectively like, look, this is the physical embodiment of you not having good health. I think it's well above 90%. I think it's well above 90%. You could do everything. You could do all this stuff, right? What's pillar number 4? Recovery. You could do all the other 6 pillars, but you're not sleeping well. You have a dramatically increased risk of heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, all-cause mortality. And how many people are getting good quality sleep every night in this country? A much higher percentage than 70%. So add that on top of it. All right. So if you have 94% of all deaths from COVID have at least one comorbidity, right? At least one comorbidity. And we all have to, businesses are getting destroyed. People are getting locked down against their will, right? You have terrible moves based on by politicians, literally increasing the wealth disparity, destroying this country. I think it's everyone's fucking problem because they're using that as the basis to cause and instill fear. That's the problem. It's all of our fucking business. So when you see a 500-pound person stuffing another Twinkie in their mouth, that person is literally perpetuating this acceleration to just this death, morbid, just fucking disgusting mess of like a standard of health in this country. And it's affecting everyone because we're all suffering the consequences. So when someone says it's none of your business, fuck you. It's all of our business. Stop being a dumb fuck. Open your eyes, learn something. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not fucking true. So again, as always, if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. It's a fact. It's real. It affects us all. Stop being just a deplorable waste of space. Literally. You're just literally eating yourself to death. And it's literally what's happening. You don't have to like what I say, but you're the one that's gonna have to deal with it. You can call me fat phobic, you can call me mean, you can call me X, Y, and Z. I feel fucking great. I feel fucking fantastic. How about you? How about you? Let's go for a walk. Let's see how you do. I'm just fucking lit. I'm just fucking lit. We'll take a couple of questions. If you got some questions, drop in the comments. Actually, I don't know. I'm fucking good with questions. If you had a question, you could drop in the comments. Let's just keep on going. Let's get into some shit posts. I think we're ready. We don't take any fucking questions, right? We don't take any fucking questions. Let's just fucking go. Let's just fucking go. We'll take a couple if you got them right now, but I'm good with questions. Let's just get into some shit posts. Tyler says, Papa Swole hit a new PR of shoulder presses with 45. Wanted to ask, can I go for 47 and do high reps since I can lift 45 pounds, which I don't struggle at all? 47? How do you have 1 pound plates? Like, go for 50. If you could do 45, then do 50 or 55. Can I? Yes, you have permission. Lift some fucking weights. You should be failing around 8 to 12 or 15 repetitions. Yes, lift more. You want to put on muscle? More. Do it. Fucking do it. What kind of questions are these, bro? Get after it. Put on that more fucking weight, bro. Let's do it. Do it. Can I do 47? Sure. You could do 47 and a half if you wanted to. Yes, put on more weight. If you could do 45 with no problem, go up to 50. Unless you have, I don't know where you're getting 1 pound plates from, but that's important. That's interesting. It's impressive. It's impressive. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Scroll up. Oh shit. Here we go. James, I'm a type 2 diabetic and have recently been taken off my meds by my doctor because I work out and watch my nutrition and I'm active, healthy. I still have it, but it's very well regulated by my life choices. Now I want to be able to teach other diabetics that they can live with this and don't have to take meds or die off. I've even lost a limb and am still crushing it. Bruh. You're fucking awesome, dude. Good for you. It just goes to show that if you take control of your life, a lot of things can change. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, when it comes to things like, corn and all that stuff, like imagine trying to eat corn raw. Like you can eat meat raw, like you can. I'm not saying go and just eat all that stuff raw, but obviously I have like the liver raw, but if you're hunting in the woods, a lot of that stuff you can if you need to, right? That Native Americans used to do that all the time. They would squeeze bile on the liver and then eat it. Like those things are from healthy animals, from wild animals. A lot of things used to be different. But go try eat vegetables raw in the wild. You'll probably get sick and you might actually die. Yeah, go try eating corn raw. See how that works. Apparently some people in the Swole family are eating raw sweet potatoes. So like, I don't know.
That's fucking bullshit.
Fucking weirdos. We just talked about that the other day. Raw sweet potatoes. Ugh. Ugh. Are you serious? Can you actually eat corn raw? How? It's a wood. It's like a rock. How do you eat corn raw? I was joking. What is going on, fam? Are you trolling, David, or is that legit? You said I did eat a lot of corn raw. I lost my appendix to it. It's like eating raw corn. It's like marbles. I don't know what's going on with you. David, are you trolling or is that legit? I mean, the appendix isn't really functional in a human anyway. It used to be, but it's kind of like we've out-evolved it. What? I was joking about the Let's not bring back the whole raw stuff. That's what. Oh God. Yeah, no disrespect, but what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Raw corn. Yep, it's true, straight from the cob, and it made it burst. Fuck, cook that shit. What? All right, we're moving on. I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore. I don't want to talk about this anymore. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Let's get into some. Should we go balls deep, fam? I think it's time. Time to go balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's deep.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, we got more anti-dieting people. So I know. All right, drop a comment down below. Make sure you hit that like button. We're live on YouTube. Make sure you leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, wherever you bang your ear holes. Leave that review if you haven't yet. It makes a huge difference. Don't slack on that review, fam. Please leave that review over there on Apple Podcasts so more people can bang their ear holes and make some serious auditory gains. All right, let's get into the first post. Diets don't work. Haze. Oh no, boo. From Intuitively Eaten, I guess. This account is Diets Don't Work Haze. Yeah, as I always say, diets doing shit wrong will lead to bad results. Shocker. Most people do shit wrong. And I'm going to tell you something else after this post. We'll talk about it again. It says researchers in Finland who studied identical twins found that even though they shared the same genetic makeup, the twin who had a history of dieting weighed more than the twin who had never been on a diet. Weighed more. Let's see. I wonder what the actual details of that lifestyle were. So if you do stuff wrong, you're going to have a bad outcome. Shocker. Believe it or not, this is the caption. There's a strong relationship between dieting and weight gain. No, this is just an excuse. The finding of this twin study suggests that dieting on its own is associated with later weight gain independent of genetic factors. I'm not suggesting that weight gain is a bad thing by any means. Of course you're not. You're promoting obesity. However, it is in contrast to what dieting claims to offer. The long-term result of dieting may paradoxically be the opposite of the desired goal. Most research shows, right, 95%, most dieters regain the weight they lost plus more. Sure, if you do shit wrong. Intentional weight loss efforts are a predictor of future weight gain when you do shit wrong and you have terrible lifestyle habits. And number 3, the more dieting episodes a person has, the more weight they're likely to gain because they are compounding their poor lifestyle habits. So here's what happens with not getting quality sleep, for example. If you don't get quality sleep, if you only get 5 or 6 hours of sleep a night, you will eat on average 300 more calories a day, which is about 60 to 70,000 calories per year. So on average, if you're not getting sleep, forget the diet, right? Think about these studies. Think about this post that's trying to justify, well, don't diet. Yeah, don't do any of that stupid fucking calorie restriction bullshit. Are you lifting heavy? Are you lifting weights? You don't have to restrict your calories. You could eat more, lift more, and burn fat. Do you have a good community around you? Are you eating quality foods? Is this person actually do an elimination diet? Do they actually approach their nutrition from a fundamental standpoint? Are they sleeping well? Are they practicing mobility? Are they meditating regularly to lower stress? Blah, blah, blah. Are they removing all these environmental factors? If you're doing other things wrong, sure, you're going to fail. Guaranteed this person is getting poor sleep. If you live in Finland, you're obviously fucked up. You're not getting quality vitamin D. Your sleep cycles are all off because of these ridiculously off days. So it depends on how this person or this study, how they're managing the person's circadian rhythm, which can drastically fuck up someone's health. That's why suicide rates and all these things in a lot of these countries are drastically elevated because of the limited sunlight. There's a lot of issues. Okay. So yeah, don't do crash diets. Don't do stupid fad diets. They don't work. That's why they're called fad diets, because people always look for a quick fix. They don't want to put in consistent work. They don't want to do it right. They just want a quick fix. And now all this bullshit is just being leveraged as an excuse to get fat. Oh, you're fat and you want to stay fat? Then stay fat. Stop trying to promote it like it's a good fucking thing. I call bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
As always. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, we have another post from the same page. It's like a shared post. This is again posted on the Diets Don't Work Haze, which is, if you don't know, haze means health at every size. Health at every size, which is not correct. So right off the bat, they're trying to justify, like, you can be fat and be healthy. No, you cannot. You cannot. It's your body showing, hey, this is the result of my habits. All right, so here's the post that this account shared from Dr. Stacy NY. Fat phobia is bad for your health. That's what the post says. This is from Gatewell Therapy Center. This is a doctor. A doctor of what? I don't know. A doctor of retard? I don't know. I don't know. Fat phobia is bad for your health. What does that mean? What does that mean?
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
What the fuck are we talking about here? All right, so here's the caption. All right, posted with regram. Because I can't think of my own content, so I posted it with regram. All right. Worse than carbs or sugar or whatever you weigh, ... the impact of stigma and the lack of access to adequate and affirming, medical care are the true threats to the health of those in larger bodies. That's right. You're in the larger body. You got stuck. You fell down a crevasse and you got stuck in a larger body. You're stuck in there. You're in that larger body. Help. Help me. I'm in a larger body. Help me. Sure you are. Sure you are. You're just stuck in that.
What's your name, fat body?
You're just stuck in that larger body. The impact of stigma. Okay. How about your mental health is in the fucking pits probably because you eat shit. You're not getting good rest. You're not training. You're surrounding yourself with this fucking nonsense. Lack of access to adequate. No, we have good healthcare in this country. I mean, sick care. I mean, they're everywhere. Affirming medical care. Affirming. You know what that means? That means listening to someone say something that you want to hear. When you go to the doctor, they're not under the obligation to tell you what you want to hear. They're telling you the facts. If you have horrific lifestyle habits, they're going to say you should be losing weight. They're not saying lose weight by any means. They're not saying, but if you cut down from 170 to 130, you'll be healthy. What they're saying is changing your lifestyle that will lead you to losing weight is what you should be doing. So the fat acceptance jabronis and jabronettes will just keep on holding on to that. You can't tell people to just lose weight. How about changing your lifestyle habits? If you follow the 7 pillars, you'll lose extra body fat. You'll lose weight. That's an outcome. Yeah, you shouldn't be trying to lose weight just by cutting it off or doing an extremely restrictive diet. Of course that's going to fail because you're not adding the other components. Just eating less isn't the answer. So fundamentally, if you're doing shit wrong, if you're making terrible choices, if you're trying to do shit wrong, I'll say it for the 1,000th time. If you make a square wheel, it's not going to roll well. Is that because wheels don't work? Or is that because you're a fucking idiot? Try an octagon. It'll work a lot better. Keep on going. A dodecahedron. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Just keep on making it more and more sides. You'll get there eventually. Keep on going. You got it. You got it. You could do it. You could do it.
He's heating up.
Yeah, you could do it. You got this. You got this. You would if you didn't try to make every excuse in the fucking book to not change. All right. So you probably don't have this. I hope you do. I hope this message gets out to a few people that are on the fringe of this fucking bullshit. I know we've saved a few people from the fat phobia bullshit or the fat acceptance nonsense. Oh, God. Sorry, I saw someone's face. Maybe vomit in my mouth. All right. Should we do another one? Are we done? All right, we're done. I think that's enough for one day. Okay. Don't forget, fam, we've been on just raging today. Don't forget, we got a little Tainty Magooch going on. Hey-o. Drop that hashtag Tainty Magooch in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. It will be delicious. I guarantee it. All right. Should we do more? Drop some dookie in the comments. Come on. Who wants more? Who wants more? Who wants more? Come on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, you ready for that shit? All right, let's do it again. Here we go. Come on now.
What's in the box?
Let's do it. We got another one. This one says, when your child says sugar is bad for you. say, congratulations, you must be learning something good in school. I'm very impressed. Shocked, actually. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. So when your child says, quote, sugar is bad for you, apparently lie to them. Try saying, sugar gives your body energy.
Matt Damon.
Number 2, sugar is found in lots of foods, even fruit. All right, that's correct. Obviously, we know where this is going, though. Number 3, tell me more about what makes sugar bad. Cool, there you go. You're parenting. I'm proud of you. You're parenting your child. Number 4, sugar helps keep your body alive.
Matt Damon.
There's a lot of factors there. It's not sugar, but okay. And number 5, food can feel really confusing. Yeah, along with your fucking gender, I'm sure.
Matt Damon.
Chicks will dig you. Or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
Food can feel really confusing. Yeah. You want some puberty blockers while you're at it? Give me a break. Yeah, keep confusing your child. Food can feel really confusing. How about education and information? How about there's a lot of information out there? And, if you want to learn more, I'll show you. Cool. Educate your child. I'm proud of you, Nicole. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for educating your child. But we know where this is going, and I'll show you in the caption. Okie dokie. Okay. Keep confusing your children, fam. That's really great. Not you, fam, but world. Keep confusing your kids because that's what they need. Nicole Cruz, have you had your child come to you and say that a food or nutrient is bad? I'm guessing I'm not alone on this one. Between kids at school, teachers, friends, coaches, cartoons, and other shows, grandparents, babysitters, your child will likely hear this at some point. My kiddo came to me the other day and said, quote, sugar is bad for you. We shouldn't eat it. Your kid was on the cusp of having some valuable information. This was a parenting moment for you, Nicole, and you fucked it up. And she responds, of course, doing the work I do, I almost jumped out of my seat to dispel this sentiment immediately. Great. Round of applause. Round of applause for A+ parenting.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
I was angry, sad, frustrated. Oh, you were sad? Oh, Nicole was sad. Oh my God. I was angry, sad, frustrated, maybe even a little hopeless. That's why not everyone should have kids. This wasn't my first rodeo with a food being called bad or unhealthy, but it never feels good. Good thing your feelings don't fucking matter. We can try so hard to protect our children to have a healthy and neutral relationship with all foods, and they're still going to get this messaging somewhere. Instead of immediately jumping into, no, it's not, and where did you hear that? Dun, 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 dun. We got more paragraphs to justify bad parenting. Hold on. I'll get there. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure I paused and said, that's an interesting idea. Then I asked him to tell me a bit more about that. He said something along the lines of, quote, I don't know. I just heard it's bad for you. It makes your teeth fall out and you shouldn't eat too much of it, like candy. Nicole, please. I really don't want to hear what happened next. From there, we were able to talk more directly about those specific points. I asked if he wanted to hear my thoughts about sugar, and he agreed. So we talked about how sugar is found in lots of different foods, and there's not one single food that is bad or can make you unhealthy. And what your body likes best is variety. Then I asked him about different foods he liked, and he was able to list various foods he enjoys, and I finished it up with, here we go, quote, food can feel a little confusing, but you eat lots of different foods, so I don't think sugar is anything you need to worry about. Great. I'm not saying I handled it perfectly. Oh, no, you don't have to, Nicole. We got that for you. We understand. We're picking up on that. I'm not saying I handled it perfectly. There were potentially other things that could have been said. But what I think is important is that we get more information from our child and then offer back thoughts in an age-appropriate manner. Don't talk to your child like an idiot. They're smarter than you think. And they're smarter than you, apparently, Nicole. What has your child told you about food you wanted to correct them right then and there? I created a free guide, Sugar Scenarios, to give you what to say and do. Link in bio. Aha, of
The more you
course.
hate me, the more you will learn.
Let's get a nice...
Matt
Sure,
Damon.
let's get some parenting advice on nutrition from Nicole. Very, very nice. Something we all want to do. Very nice. Very nice. Well, sounds like your child should be parenting themselves, obviously. Apparently. Oh my fucking God. Okie dokie. Okay, here we go. What else, fam? What else we got? Ooh, we got some more registered dietitians. Ew. This is just weird. I'm not really sure. There's no context to this. It's pretty gross. Remember that chick, I don't know, these like well, of course, all these fat positive chicks that are trying to justify being obese, and then they try to get attention by losing weight. But remember, I think that was the context. Remember Kenzie Brenna? I think what she was doing is she's promoting like obesity and promoting being fat and blah, blah. Being big is fine. And we all know it's nonsense. But then she was trying to lose weight, but not lose weight. Remember that? She was trying to lose weight, but then she started another like a fit account, and she wanted to lose weight, but not lose weight. In other words, she was trying to keep her following and be like, I'm trying to lose weight, but she was trying to play the gray area of not trying to change the stigma. I'm not saying that weight loss is good. I'm not trying to be fat phobic. I'm not that kind of shit. This is the problem when you gain a following based on lies, based on deception. When you gain a following based on promoting obesity, once you realize, or your doctor tells you like, you need to lose weight because you're fucking sick. And once you really feel like shit and you try to lose weight, everyone's going to turn on you because you cultivated this victim audience. And now you can't actually take care of yourself. You can't be authentic because you've been deceiving people with bullshit information. So here's a post. There's nothing extra than this, but it's kind of gross. I don't think there's any other. Hold on. Let me see if it just got mixed up. There's so much shit in this fucking folder. All right, here's the post. Let's see what we got.
What's in the box?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, fam. I didn't mean to zoom in. So she writes. Yeah, she writes. She's like showing this picture of her looking plump, and I don't know why she looks like she's fucking drugged out of her mind. Maybe she is from too much fucking sugar, like a sugar crash. She says the best thing about weight gain are the pears. I guess she's talking about her tits because she's trying to show off her fat jugs. That comes along with it. Thank you. So now she's promoting being fat again. I don't know why this is in the folder. I don't give a fuck about this chick. She's a train wreck. We got another post here. I ate so many different foods this weekend. I have to get back on track today. Okay. In quotes. There's a little arrow if you're just listening. I can trust my body to tell me what it needs. I don't need to micromanage my body. This is some of the biggest bullshit. Okay. Anyone that's saying trust your body, you can't trust your body. You can't trust your body. You can't listen to your body if your body is running on a faulty program. Okay. If you have a virus on your computer, can it run well? No. It's going to fucking crash. It's going to have all these problems. Okay. You can't run a shit fucking operating system. I don't care if you have a brand new computer. If you got a virus, it's not going to run well. Your body does not understand. Your body is in an unnatural environment. You need to reset your programming. So you can't trust your body. Your body doesn't know. You're not getting good information. You're not getting good information. Okay. It's like playing telephone. It's like trying to hear something with earmuffs on. You can't. You're not going to be able to translate it well. If someone's telling you a story and you're plugging your ears, you're going to miss shit. You're like, okay, I'm trusting you. You're going to make someone's giving you directions and you're plugging your ears. You're going to make a wrong turn because you didn't get good information because your ears were plugged. You have to reset your shit. You can't trust your body naturally because your body is completely fucked from birth because you've been fed shit your entire fucking life and you don't want to take ownership of your fucking health. Let's read this post comment. Let's see, James. Papa Swolio just checked, and yes, you can get your dietitian certificate online for $500. You can become a registered dietitian. It's an online book, 24 chapters long, and boom, you're then a registered dietitian. Wow, it's that easy to become one. Sad. That's fucked up.
That's fucking bullshit.
And I'm sure, of course, there's different certificate, but yeah, this online shit, I'm literally saying they're finding this shit in Cracker Jack boxes. All right. They're literally finding this shit in Cracker Jack boxes. All right. Let's see. Do we got another one? I think we might be good. We got a lot of stuff. We got We got some fucking Wednesday tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff. That was pretty fucking heavy. Oh, thanks, David. Enjoying my shorts on YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone enjoying the Mancast earlier out in California. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for being here. Excited. I like the early cast too. It's a lot cooler in the office. It's a lot cooler out here. Just insane. What's insane is that people are not using their brains. Come on. 95 to 98% of all diets fail and that bullshit. If you're only looking at it from the food standpoint, here's what happens with the diets. What happens with the diets? What are these 95% of diets, right? So 95, 98% of all diets fail. What are people doing? What do you think people are doing? Okay. What do you think people are doing for those diets? Tell me. What do you think people are doing for those diets? How do you think that works? What do you think they're doing? You think they're exercising? You think they're getting quality sleep? You think they're eating grass-fed beef? You think they're getting in their organ meats? You think they're meditating, practicing yoga, lifting weights regularly? You think they're following the 7 pillars, or you think they're just restricting calories and, starving themselves and then obviously rebounding? Come on. Knowing what you know about the quality of food alone, just pillar number 2, knowing what you know about food quality. Think about it. Knowing what you know about food quality. Most people are completely missing that 100%. You're not going to do well just by eating less. That's not going to work out well. You need to be lifting weights. You need to be lifting weights aggressively. That way you don't have to starve yourself. You could eat more food. You lift weights, eat more food. You'll build muscle. You'll increase your metabolism, and you will be able to utilize more fat. You'll get rid of fat while building a strong frame. You'll feel better, have more energy, everything across the board. We call it the elimination diet because a diet is not a bad word. A diet is just the sum of everything you eat. I have a diet. Aaron has a diet. Tyler has a diet. Jen has a diet. Bao has a diet. David has a diet. Everyone watching live has a diet. Every single person in this world has a diet. Most people have a shitty fucking diet. I'm taking back that word always. The word diet, when you talk about dieting, yeah, you're talking about, again, 95% of diets fail. Stupid shit is going to fucking fail. If you're a dumbass, you're not going to do shit right and it's going to fail. Again, building a square wheel is not going to roll well. Does that mean that wheels don't work? No, it means that you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's all it means. That's legit what it fucking means. So stop trying to leverage that as, well, that means I could eat whatever I want. Sounds like a true crack addict. Sounds like a true alcoholic. Sounds like a true food addict. Justifying your addiction. Justifying your shitty habits rather than changing because you don't want to look at yourself in the mirror and realize it's your fucking fault. It's on you. It's no one else's fault but you. You made bad choices and you're suffering the consequences. So instead, you're going to blame diets. You're going to blame diet culture. You're going to blame, I don't know, the patriarchy. You're going to blame social fucking oppression. Yeah, if you live in the United States, you ain't oppressed. I don't care what color. I don't care what you have in the bank. If you live in the United States, you ain't oppressed. Go travel a little bit. Go around the world. See what else is out there. You ain't fucking oppressed. You're not getting executed because you're gay. All right? You're not getting stoned to death in the Middle East because you happen to like someone of the same sex. They don't have pride parades in the Middle East. Not the last time I checked. Okay? You're not getting executed, and you're not getting sterilized, and you're not getting sent to concentration camps in China just because of your religious beliefs. There's no ethnic cleansing here in the United States. Not yet. Not yet. We don't need that here because people are eating themselves to death. We don't need anything like that. We're doing it ourselves. So before you start blaming everyone else, look in the fucking mirror and realize it's you. You're doing it wrong. Take responsibility for fucking your shit up because that's the only way you're going to make those positive changes and get back on track. It's the only one. It's the only way. If you don't have control, then you're fucked. And that's nice, right? You don't have responsibility. Oh, it's not my fault. I'll just do whatever I want. Yeah, okay. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up, motherfucker. Bao, immigrating from Vietnam, I laugh every time people here think they are oppressed. Thank you so much for sharing, dude. And of course, I'll say that, but of course people are like, well, you know, you're a privileged white male and blah, 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 blah. I didn't choose to be male. I didn't choose to be white. I didn't choose anything. You know, we're all born where we're born. But people don't have perspective. And no, I am not a worldly traveled person, but I educate myself and I read and I listen and I pay attention. I know my history and I aggressively learn about what other country and other shit is so I can appreciate and be grateful. But it's ridiculous. Anyone that's my family, like emigrated from, my ancestors came over from on the Mayflower. They came over, pilgrims. They came over because they were being prosecuted in England. All right. I had family coming over from Russia. All right. Like, it's not great other places. It wasn't in the past either. Not oppressed. Not oppressed. Nope. And go somewhere else, right? If you don't like it, leave. Chances are you'll be coming back pretty quick. Pretty quick. Pedro, in Afghanistan, we watched kids fight over a package of Pop-Tarts, and they were grateful for simple gifts like soccer balls and writing material. It's like, fuck, man. As much as we're like, oh, Pop-Tarts, just hearing about that soccer ball, you go down to Dick's or you go to Walmart and there's just rows of soccer balls, right? Bicycles as far as you can see. And these people have no fucking idea. No fucking idea. Yeah, she's making the rounds on a lot of podcasts. Yeonmi Park. Yeah, you can just Google her. She's been on a bunch of podcasts. She's been going around and on a lot of the big podcast things. Oh yeah, she'll talk about how she literally wandered into China just because she saw lights and thought that maybe she would have food there. She wasn't trying to escape. She didn't know any better. She's like, oh, maybe they have food. Maybe there's food over there. How fucking crazy is that? Food. And here we have too much. I want my Pop-Tarts and I can eat whatever I want. Health at every size. Yeah. Disgusting. People here are disgusting. All right, let's give away today's fucking Swole card. Awesome rants today. How many feelings can we hurt in one day? Welcome to the Daily fucking Swole. Oh, oh, oh. 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 Sick gains. We're making sick fucking gains. Wow. All right. We have amazing posts today. I don't even know what the fucking, there's so many amazing posts today. Amazing comments. You guys are all absolutely fucking crushing it. Today, you know, there's one that hit me. I mean, there's always so many awesome fucking Swole fan posts. Today, I feel I was really hit by the first one. And Cerny, how do you remember the name? Did you rewind this? Good fucking memory. I agree. That's exactly what I was going to show. The first post today really hit us hard. And I know everyone stays and like, everyone wants a Swole card, but the Swole fam is the most generous community like I've ever experienced, because as much as people want the Swole card, you know, it goes where it needs to go. The Swole card was written for the person before we even know who is for. And today's post, John, who suffered a lot of tragedy, a lot of stress, but just talk about gratitude. Talk about just like an amazing mindset that we can all aspire to be like, and aspire to be more like. So John, if you want to read this post, make sure you go back and rewind the episode. Fucking amazing. John, congratulations for winning today's Swole card. Everyone, can you do me a favor right now as we wrap up? Make sure you go over into the private Facebook group and let John know that he won today's Swole card. John sends an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 1908 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations, John. And what an amazing fucking episode. Another round of applause for all you sexy beaches. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out before we go. And of course, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Check us out, Spotify, www.thedailyswole.com. And of course, The Daily Swole on Instagram, The Daily Swole on TikTok for more fire. You get a lot of clips on TikTok. Go check it out, The Daily Swole channel over there on the Double T. And we'll be back here for 1909. Yesterday's episode is available for members inside Swole TV if you missed the accountability meeting. So learn more about joining the Swole fam, swolenormousx.com. Download your copy of the 7 Pillars, top of the page. All the information on joining the greatest fitness fam in the realm over there, swolenormousx.com. And let's nut this fucking beach. Falcon, take us away, you little furry slut. I know.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
USA, greatest country in the world.
March in your general direction.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Come on, man. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me for episode 1908 of the Daily Madre Swole. The most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mindcast, tipcast, sleazecast, flakecast in the world, man. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. You know? Making sick fucking games, man. Getting absolutely fucking huge.
I was kidding! I was only kidding!
Oh yeah, nailed it, baby.
Boom shakalaka!
I always like to make sick fucking games, but I never turn you, Frank. You're a cockroach.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of
One
a
hand.
big deal.
Just using my dick. Making sick games.
He's on fire!
And by the way, you know, I sit on the
Oh,
stand.
god damn it.
And it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Here we go. With my dick. Oh, did it with the knowledge cock. Very nice. I see you, baby. I see you. All right, fam. Mañana for episode 1909. And you can catch the live stream, of course. You can catch it right back here on the Daily Swole on YouTube. And of course, go and listen to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, follow everywhere, and hit that like button on the way out. Visit swolenormousx.com to join the fucking Swole fam today. We'll see you tomorrow for 1909. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's the bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.